Hello, my beautiful Virgos. Hello, hello. Welcome back. If you've been here before, welcome in if you're new. I'm Lisa, and this is North Star Energy Healing. Been under the weather for a week or so, but I'm feeling better today, so I wanted to jump right in and do some readings for you all. First, want to say this is a collective reading, not a one-to-one, so take what resonates for you and leave the rest. Please, please give the video a like, a thumbs up, a share. It does help my channel to grow. I am still under 1,000 and heading steadily towards that. Wanted to show you this. My husband gave me this blue jay feather yesterday when he came home. He knows that I love things from nature, flowers, feathers, rocks, even leaves in the fall. And I have quite a collection of feathers over here, but I don't have a blue jay feather that's quite this big. I have turkey feathers and crow feathers and things like that, but just wanted to share that with you. All right, so today we are doing your energies and 3 different oracle decks and 3 different tarot decks. So I have 1 deck for each of these just to get deeper into the message and see what's there. Using the Council of Horses, you have the beautiful Gatekeeper. The beautiful Gatekeeper. Look at that. A swan. So infinity symbol here. Swan. Horse with a beautiful heart light there. It's kind of like a Celtic symbol, similar to what's around the gatekeeper, and surrounded on either side by beautiful birch trees, my favorites, right? Gatekeeper. Transitional times, at the threshold, the pathway to becoming. Sorry. I'm going to have to do that again in a minute, too. It is time for humanity to be better gatekeepers for yourselves, right? Don't let in the negativity. Don't let in those people that are not on the same page as you. Don't let in the people who are naysayers about what it is that you are trying to achieve in your lifetime, walking this earth now, in your skin now. Don't let it in. Practice adjusting the lens on your perceptual camera, using your horse vision to widen your view to scan the horizon for the more desirable possibilities, Virgos. Then focus in on the doorways you need to open and pass through to step into that new reality. Portal of change. Portal of change. Yeah, love that. Okay, so for that, we're using the Gilded Tarot Royale, my favorite deck, the one that opened tarot right up to me when I got this deck. I had tried decks previous, and this is the one I connected with. And I tell all people that talk to me about this, you need to find the deck that resonates with you. Once you find that deck, things will open up. And, I think I had 3 previous to this, and nothing was happening. And I had several psychics, mediums, and other readers tell me, you're a tarot reader. You're a tarot. And I just kept saying, no, I don't feel anything about that. And look at me now. They were right. Portal of change. Temperance. This can represent Sagittarius. So if you have Sagittarius in your birth chart or a prominent Sagittarius around you, this could be one of the keys to that portal of change for you. Temperance is perfect balance. Number 19, which is a 10. No, I'm sorry. Number 14, which is a 5, which is change. Change, right? Yeah. The portal of change, and immediately you get a card that represents 5, change, right? Perfect balance. And I know as Virgos, you love perfection. Sometimes we spend too much time trying to make something perfect before we go for it. 10 of Swords, all right? This is where that portal of change, gatekeeper, the hint they gave you about not letting things in that are negative, not letting thoughts, emotions, or friends, or even family into your purview that are not supporting your dreams, your goals, your visions, right? Keep them away. He is asleep in a field of poppies with beautiful mountains behind him. Those swords are hovering above him and he is keeping them away. So I get sometimes different messages from my guides. He's using his energy to keep away those negative people, thoughts, words, right? But it is taking a toll. Sometimes we have to walk away. That's the message. Sometimes to keep ourselves balanced, we have to walk away. Knight of Pentacles. This is the slowest moving knight in the deck, but he is forward moving. This is your material things, your business, your work, your paycheck, your investments, your savings. Slow and steady, right? And you also have another card called Slow and Steady. So this is kind of a theme for you right now, Virgos. Slow and steady. Don't get off the path just because things aren't going as fast as you want them to. All right? Yes. Okay. Next, we're using the Divine Masters deck. And I've never pulled this card before. This card is called Hanuman, Devoted Warrior. Let God's love hold you in strength. And you see all that energy between his palms? Your message: when you devote yourself to a vision with unwavering faith, you welcome in the support of the universe. Today, the devoted heart of Hanuman is guiding you to reflect on your strengths and talents. You are someone who gives with all your heart, but you may find it hard to receive. In fact, you give without looking for anything in return, but the universe wants you to make more time, energy, and space to be supported. Because when you open up to the possibility of being supported and nourished, you allow yourself to be replenished, and thus you have more to give. So again, that's building on not letting in the negativity, either from yourself or from others. That gatekeeper energy, right? Yes, you need to remember that, my beautiful Virgos. Now for that deck, we're using the Angel Wisdom Tarot. The Angel Wisdom Tarot. The base meaning of these tarot cards is the same, but Radley Valentine, who made this deck, made it much easier to get the full message by putting it in there. Also, most of the cards, I don't think the major arcana, but the other cards have archangels associated with them. Okay, let's see. So for my Virgos, building on the devoted warrior message, what do you have? Not letting in the people that do not have your best interest at heart, that do not see your vision, that do not support your vision. Letting in those that do support your vision, right, my Virgos? Okay. Oh my gosh. I keep dropping bunches of cards. This is a really thick deck, so it's a little harder for me to shuffle, and sometimes it takes a bit to get the cards out, but we'll see here. All right, Spirit, what is the message for my Virgos for this Hanuman? I think I said it the opposite way. Are those... Okay, they've been doing this a little bit, giving me all three cards at once. Okay. There you are. Listen up, Virgos. This is your message, right? This is the Hermit card. Archangel Raziel. Time spent in peaceful meditation and meaningful solitude. Shine your light as an example to others. Seek out or become a spiritual mentor and self-discovery. Yes, yes. This is number 9. 9s are accomplishment. Devoted warrior. But you have to spend time filling up yourself with energy. Transformation. This is the Tower. This is Archangel Chamuel. A significant life experience that requires changes to be made. Powerful and often unexpected revelations. Breaking free from procrastination. Mm-hmm. Releasing your old beliefs, right? Releasing this Ten of Swords energy, your old thoughts and beliefs about what you can do and what you can accomplish, right? This is card number 16, which is a 7. Sevens are reflection. Think back at your dreams and visions. Think back to be childlike, okay? As children, we just expected miracles all the time. We expected things to happen exactly the way we were feeling them to or seeing them to in our own visions. Two of Wands, this is choice, right? Twos are choice and balance, but this is more of a choice card. You see the blonde there with the white rose and the dark-haired guy with the red rose. This stump is growing again, right? Taking the next steps. Bold and ambitious choices. Partnering with others who share your dreams. Same thread of message coming through. Expanding your plans. Continue to move forward, right? Make the choice to drop those who don't have your best interest at heart, who don't have your vision, who don't hold your vision in their hearts, right? You need to get rid of those thoughts, those people. You need to walk away. Sometimes you have to walk away, right? Call in your own gatekeeper, your high self, your archangel, your guide who is your gatekeeper. Mine is Phaedra, and she is the gatekeeper and makes sure that only positive white light come in when I'm channeling. She keeps away all those negative energies for me. And you have one too. We all do. So from the enchanted map, here it is again, the slow and steady. Remember how you had that Knight of Pentacles. This is a 12, which is a 3, which is creation and collaboration. Slow and steady wins the race. Remember the old cliche, slow and steady wins the race? Well, this is a time for easy movement, unhurried steps, and a steady heart. Trust that taking life at a more leisurely pace will give you greater access to your dreams. Right, so we don't want to rush in when we don't have everything that we need to know about the situation, but we also don't want to stand still and be stagnant either, okay? There's a balance there. Slowing down allows more contact with the juicier elements of your life. Okay, so there is an element of going after what you want, but there's also an element of slowing down, transforming. The Hermit has that same message about going within, right? So although you need to move forward when you're ready, you may need to slow down just a little bit, okay? Yes. So the deck we're using for the slow and steady card is the Journey to Oz and Wonderland. Okay, Spirit, what more can you say for my Virgos for the slow and steady card? What more can we give them about that? What do they need to slow down with or about? How do they need to slow down? What is it that they need to slow down about? Is it work? Is it love? Is it projects? What is it? Okay. Hermit card again. Can you believe that? You need to go within, Virgos. You have all the tools you need within. Okay? Your gut will tell you when it's time, but you have to stop throwing fear blocks in front of that. Whatever it is for you. For each of you, this is going to hit differently. Double Hermit. Double message that this is your message, and a double message that you need to go within. Meditate. Take some time for quiet contemplation in productive solitude, meaning not just lying there feeling sorry because you're not at the place you want to be, but allowing in the messages from your guides, right? That's going to be productive solitude. Allowing that in. The Death card, that's Scorpio energy next. Oh boy. All right. My least favorite card. All right, so you came out again. This is the Hermit card, the Dormouse. See him? he's having a little tea all by himself in that little teapot. So time away, time to meditate, time within, right? Sorry. And then you have death. This is transformation. This is your second message about transformation. You had the Tower card here, and now you have death. If you have Scorpio prominently in your chart, I love these cards. They are so gorgeous. So death is the death of the old way of doing things. Get rid of your old thought patterns, right? In order to move ahead, we need to slough off sometimes our old beliefs and patterns. We need to shed those, right? Get rid of them. Then you have the Three of Swords. Swords is thoughts, communications, conversations. Threes are creation and collaboration. This is the woodman's heart, right? Remember the Tin Woodman? And, right, was he the one that wanted the heart? I think he was, yeah. And you can see that it is all tied up in thorns. You need to let go of this. So the message that I'm hearing and feeling is that you're too emotional right now. You're attaching too much emotion to what you want to do, right? You need to set aside the emotion of it. Emotion meaning you're feeling like you're going to fail, or you're thinking, well, what is that person going to think if I do it this way? Maybe I need to do it that way. They're doing it this way, so I should do it this way. No, you need to let go of those emotions. Transform, right? Let it go. Let go of the emotions that you have tied up with not being able to move forward. Slow and steady, moving ahead. Slow and steady here, slow and steady here. All right, before we do your animal. Gatekeeper, portal of change. Yeah, and so you had change, transformation, okay? This is let God's love hold you in their strength, right? And then the slow and steady card. So the message overall, balancing things out, moving ahead slowly, listening to your gut, going within, getting messages from your guides, not being over emotional about something. That's what I got with that card. Not being over emotional about something. So if you try something and it doesn't work out, you don't stop and just like cry over spilled milk and be like, oh, I can't do this. You just pick a new way. You transform that, right? Transmute that and transform it. Oh boy, I didn't even realize. Lizard, regeneration. Yeah. So when something doesn't work, try it in a new way. As a survivor, you are unparalleled. No matter what happens, you can adapt. Embrace your transformation. 3 times you have transformation. Put on your new cloak. You are a master of regeneration. Virgos, Spirit couldn't have said it better, right? Transmute, transform, let it go, move on, try it a different way. You can adapt. Peace and kindness every single day. I love you all.